This is not a mere policy proposal. It is the official endorsement from the highest office in the land of a constitutional reform that has been the subject of contentious national debate for over 3 decades. It signals a fundamental, seismic shift in Nigeria's approach to internal security and federalism. This crucial announcement was embedded within President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Special State House statement on Wednesday, November 26, 2025, where he declared a nationwide security emergency following a devastating spate of mass abductions, including the rescue of 24 schoolgirls in Kebbi and 38 worshippers in Kwara. The president's statement on state police was unambiguous. He said, "I call on the National Assembly to begin reviewing our laws to allow states that require state police to establish them." This is the first time in recent memory that a sitting Nigerian president has not only agreed to the principle of state policing, but has actively directed a legislative arm of government, the National Assembly, to begin the formal process of constitutional amendment to make it a reality. This directive is a direct acknowledgement that the centralized, federally controlled Nigerian police force is no longer structurally capable of effectively tackling the complex localized security threats like banditry, kidnapping, and communal violence that have plagued every corner of the country. The move towards decentralization is part of a much broader aggressive strategy to confront the security emergency. Alongside endorsing state police, the president's November 26 declaration included the immediate authorization for the police to recruit an additional 20,000 officers, bringing the total number of newly approved recruits to a massive 50,000. Furthermore, he ordered the immediate withdrawal of police officers from very important person or VIP guard duties, directing them to undergo crash training and be reassigned to high-risk communities. He also authorized the Department of State Services, or DSS, to immediately deploy all trained forest guards to flush out terrorists and bandits from their forest hideouts, signaling a comprehensive, all-hands-on-deck approach. The backing for state police, therefore, completes this strategy by laying the groundwork for a long-term, localized, and sustainable security structure. The significance of the president's endorsement cannot be overstated. For years, the major objection to state police creation has been the fear that state governors would abuse it, turning local forces into political instruments to suppress opposition. However, the continuous escalating failure of the centralized federal policing model, which has left vast rural areas exposed to criminal gangs, has effectively changed the conversation. The governors themselves, particularly the Southwest governors, have been strong proponents, having already established regional outfits like Amoteku, which, despite constitutional limitations, have demonstrated the effectiveness of locally sourced intelligence and rapid response capabilities. The president's call directly supports these regional initiatives and leverages the strong consensus among political and security experts who argue that decentralized policing is the only practical solution for a country as large and diverse as Nigeria. They argue that police officers who understand the local terrain, culture, and dialect are far better equipped to gather intelligence and build trust with communities than officers deployed from thousands of miles away. The instruction to the National Assembly to begin the legal review is the first concrete step towards making this constitutional reform a reality. This process will now kick off an intense period of legislative debate, constitutional amendment, and stakeholder consultation, which will be crucial for introducing the necessary safeguards. The focus of the debate will undoubtedly shift to issues of funding for state police forces, the selection and training standards to prevent politicization, and the definition of the operational boundaries between the new state police and the existing federal police structure. The National Assembly, having been challenged directly by the president, is now under pressure to act with urgency to deliver this long-awaited security reform. This decision is a watershed moment in Nigeria's security history. It shifts the burden of internal security from an overstretched federal center to subnational entities best placed to handle local threats. It is a bold, decisive move that demonstrates the president's willingness to tackle core structural issues to secure the nation. If you recognize the profound long-term impact of President Tinubu's backing for state police and believe this is the key to solving Nigeria's persistent security challenges, please do take a moment right now to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We are tracking every step of this legislative process and will bring you the updates as they happen. We want to hear from you. What specific non-negotiable safeguard, like independent police service commissions or a federal oversight body, must be included in the constitutional amendment to prevent governors from abusing the powers of state police? Share your critical thoughts and expert opinions in the comments below. Your perspective is essential as Nigeria undertakes this historic security reform.